What's up? This is Kooturtle1 for my 46th Pokemon Alpha battle. This one is against, I don't really know, but yeah, it's against someone. And this is a UU battle. I start off with Uncle Philly. He starts off with whatever those things are called, victory bells. And I knew he was probably going to switch, but I didn't feel like predicting anything, so it's too early to over predict. So I just go for the Fire Punch when he switches into Frostlass. And it didn't do too much, probably because he's bulky, and the Ice Beam didn't do too much because he's bulky. So, I go for the Fire Punch, brings him down pretty low. Now it's and he actually goes for the Pain Split, which did less damage to me than Ice Beam would have done. And yeah, now I can just kill him off with another Fire Punch. But he switches out into a Azumarill, takes it pretty nicely, and I switch out into Thag, my Skeptile, who just got hacked out. I had another battle with someone who DC'd, but yeah, and he also got hacked there, which with the miss on Leaf Storm. So he gets a crit on Aqua Jet, which is pretty gay. And he switches into this thing. Just Leaf Storm doesn't do too much. Switches this thing basically as a sleep fodder. And he goes for the Leaf Blade in 1 second. Okay, sorry. Yeah, he goes for the Leaf Blade. I go into Epic, my Epic Arcanine, and he switches into Moltres. And if you've seen my other video, Flare Blitz will do a lot to anything. It's a really strong move on Arcanine, especially with the Choice Band. So he goes for the Roost, and he's actually faster. So that's kind of confusing. I guess he might be Scarfed or something, or maybe my Arcanine is whatever it's called, Adamant, which I'm pretty sure he's not. But either way, it doesn't matter because I still kill him. He switches into Shame, his whatever, and I switch into this thing basically as Death Fodder, and he gets like max damage or something and takes me out. Doesn't matter though. And I switch into Sparky as he goes for the Aqua Jet. Well, not as, but he goes for the Aqua Jet. I go for Thunderbolt. Pretty sure. I was pretty sure it was gonna kill me or him, and yeah, it does because Raikou's a beast. So yeah, I heal some more with leftovers, and he switches into his Raikou, and this is basically a huge stall war. As you can see, this is gonna turn out to be a huge stall war. So I just start off with the Calm Mind because that's usually what you do in stall wars. And he uses a substitute. I just take that out with a Shadow Ball, and he goes for a Calm Mind. So, that's okay. So now we're both at 1-1 on Calm Minds, and he goes for a second Calm Mind, and I go for another Shadow Ball. Right here I was trying to take out some special defense, but yeah, that's not gonna work. So yeah, he gets the Calm Mind up again, and I get another Calm Mind up, and yeah, it's pretty boring until eventually it'll get pretty interesting. So yeah, just wait for that. Yeah, so he goes for another Calm Mind. I do that, and yeah, probably not gonna be posting videos for a long time because yeah. So this is probably gonna be the last video I'm gonna post in a while, and yeah. So that's kind of sad. So I just go for another Calm Mind as he goes for the Hidden Power, and I was hoping it's not Hidden Power Ground, but it's not, which is really good. Now, and I actually lived that, my substitute. So it's gonna take 2 hits to take out my substitute, which is really good. And now I get another Calm Mind up. So now not even a Thunderbolt will take out my max HP sub, which is really good. Now he goes for another Thunderbolt, and that's going to take me down not very low. I go for the Shadow Ball, trying to get down to special defense. It's not happening too soon. So he just goes for another Thunderbolt. That's going to take some pretty good damage. I go for the Calm Mind, Yeah, it's a pretty big stall war. Yeah, he goes for another substitute, and I know that my Thunderbolt's gonna take him out. Right now, I'm trying to get Parahacks onto him. So, yeah, I take out the sub, and both heal with leftovers. So, right now, basically, if either of us gets Parahacks, we're screwed. Because there's no way we could have recovered from that. Well, it actually mattered for him more, because if I got Parahacks on him, then I would have been able to easily kill him. And yeah, I think he only had one guy with priority, so that would have been, and yeah, the priority wasn't stabbed. So he actually does get the Parahacks, which for me, that's not too big of a deal, because I'm pretty sure I can take a few more Thunderbolts because I have a ton of Calm Minds up, and he only has like a few. So I think I'm down pretty low. I know that the next Thunderbolt is gonna kill, and I was just hoping that his Thunderbolt won't kill me, and that I don't get Parahacks. And his Thunderbolt doesn't kill me, and I don't get Parahacks, and I take out his Raikou, and that's amazing for me, because now he has 3 Pokemon left, and his first one is weak to like half my team that I have, and that's a Donphan. But the only problem is that Donphan are pretty bulky. So I go into Blue Balls, who is my Azumarill, who I nicknamed, pretty weird, but whatever. I go for the Aqua Jet. It was gonna be a 3-hit KO anyways, but I get a crit, and the reason why that crit didn't matter is because the Earthquake was gonna be a 3-hit KO anyways, and I outspeed with Aqua Jet, of course. So yeah, I take out the Donphan, and he just switches out into this thing. I go for the Aqua Jet. No, it's not going to kill, but I want to get some good damage on him. And I know that his only other Pokemon is that Frostlass, which is going to be very easy to take down. So that is a good game. Yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Goodbye.